Greetings family, peace and love to you and yours. This is Guru and thanks for visiting my channel. This video is about an Amtrak engineer who's going to be charged with causing a catastrophe in a deadly Amtrak crash. Now this happened back in 2015, it's now 2017, and he's just now being charged with this. Let's go to the story. So the reason why I bring that up, first of all, is to say that I'm always raising my eyebrow whenever I see a case involving black people, African Americans in this country who are involved with a crime, and when it's a high profile crime, such as this one would be considered, it seems like our cases are taken to court, the person is being charged like overnight, and then they seem to go to trial in no time and they're convicted before you know it, before you blink an eye. But when white people are involved in serious crimes, well, it takes years and years, it seems, for them to be brought to justice. Anyways, I just wanted to make a point of that because it just seems like white people get that privilege and they always have amnesia and they seem to not understand what we're talking about when we bring these things up. They seem to act real dumb. You know, they say on one hand how they have high IQs, but on the other hand, they seem to act real dumb when we bring up cases like this, why it is that black cases involving black people, why they're brought to justice real quick, fast, in a hurry, but when it's involving them, well, it takes several years before they are brought to justice. Anyways, Pennsylvania's top prosecutor Friday charged a speeding Amtrak engineer with causing a catastrophe in the deadly 2015 derailment that came when he accelerated to 106 miles an hour on a 50 miles an hour curve. Pennsylvania Attorney General Josh Shapiro expanded on charges a judge had approved a day earlier. The judge's unusual order came after the family of a woman killed in the crash sought a private criminal complaint allowed under Pennsylvania law against this man, Brandon Bostian, white male, who lived in Queens at the time of the derailment. Philadelphia prosecutors had declined to press criminal charges as Friday's 2-year deadline approached. Are you kidding me? And this is what I'm talking about, white privilege. I'm going to read that again. Philadelphia prosecutors had declined to press criminal charges as Friday's 2-year deadline approached. This is crazy. This man caused a catastrophe. Oh boy. Anyways, Shapiro filed the felony catastrophe charge along with misdemeanor counts, including 8 counts of manslaughter and reckless endangerment. Lawyer Thomas R. Klein, who represents the family of victim Rachel Jacobs, said the engineer would not have been held to account had, quote, a courageous family not stood up against the decision of a local prosecutor not to press charges, unquote. The crash killed 8 people and injured some 200 others. So family, just for the sake of showing you the white privilege, I'm going to read this part one more time where it says, lawyer Thomas Klein, who represents the family of one of the victims, Rachel Jacobs, said the engineer would not have been held to account had, quote, a courageous family not stood up against the decision of a local prosecutor not to press charges, unquote. Now this man killed 8 people and injured some 200 others, and they were gonna not press charges against his white privileged skin. This is so pathetic. This nation that we live in, the so-called United, not so United States of America, more like the racist idiots who run it, You guys are so pathetic. It's disgusting, it's vile, it stinks of shit. The type of justice you guys think that we live under. It has nothing to do with real justice. You guys don't even know what justice looks like. If it smacked you in the face 50 times. Anyways, white privilege once again. I'm laughing at this situation because as bad as it is, white privilege, when you let these things go, all I could do is laugh because you guys are so stupid. I hope it happens again and again and again. Just because you guys are too stupid to do the right thing. So I'm going to leave it at that. I'm glad somebody had a little bit of sense to say no and to bring up other charges so that he would be prosecuted. So his little white privileged self didn't get away with murder. I'm glad somebody had the guts to come forward and do that. Like that lawyer said, a courageous family had to do that, to stand up and say no, this is wrong. Anyways, white privilege once again strikes again. You guys are stupid. With that said, this is Guru. Thanks for watching. I'm out.